What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Wrestle Wellbeing. I'm your host, Jim. It's very nice to see everyone back. I hope you've enjoyed these last couple of videos that I've been doing. So, going to get swiftly into it. So, today is the rewriting of WrestleMania 26's men's Money in the Bank ladder match. As we all know, this match was won by Jack Swagger in real life, which didn't really lead to much of a storyline after this because no one really saw Swagger as a main event talent. It was very much a mid-carder, someone who could legitimately go after such as the US title. Have very good matches with people such as Evan Bourne, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler, all those types of guys. And around this time, Swagger was in sort of like a feud with Zack Ryder for the US title itself. So the fact that Swagger was the one that won the Money in the Bank ladder match and then went on to win the world title off Chris Jericho, no one really seemed to care a lot, which is quite sad, to be fair, because Swagger was quite a good wrestler. He was obviously a very good amateur wrestler, had credentials within amateur wrestling, was a very hard worker. So, yeah, he's at the time, obviously, you had your Randy Ortons, your Chris Jerichos, your John Cena's in the industry, your Triple H's, your Shawn Michaels, all these top talents. And if we're being completely honest, you never really saw Jack Swagger in that threshold of main event talent, someone who could really be a main eventer, someone who could be world heavyweight champion. Just didn't seem plausible, really. So I'm going to be rewriting this match in order for someone that I believe legitimately could have been a world champion at this stage in their career, because they've been around the business quite a while. They built up quite a fan base, and they've got the moveset and the charisma, pun intended, to be able to have that sort of run. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Hopefully my camera won't knock out on me again like it just did the previous video. That's why I had to restart this stream. So fingers crossed, guys. Let's get into it. Here's the rewriting of WrestleMania 26's Money in the Bank ladder match. So starting off, the atmosphere is electric as the 10 participants: Matt Hardy, Christian, Kane, Kofi Kingston, Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, Evan Bourne, MVP, Jack Swagger make their way to the ring. The anticipation for who will grab the coveted briefcase is palpable. The bell rings and chaos immediately ensues. Bodies fly as competitors try to gain an early advantage. Kane's massive presence dominates the early exchanges, swatting away opponents who try to climb ladders near him. Probably a couple of uppercuts for Kofi and Drew, a couple of clotheslines for Evan Bourne and Dolph Ziggler. Kofi Kingston showcases his incredible athleticism, leaping onto ladders and using them as launch pads for aerial attacks. As everyone knows, in this match, Kofi decided to use 2 ladders as pogo sticks. I quite like that one, to be honest, so I'm going to keep that bit of the book in him. As the match progresses, several near climbs occur. Matt Hardy, desperate for a career resurgence. I think around this time he was in ECW, WWE's version of ECW that was a complete dud. Because obviously Vince McMahon knows how to book extreme matches, doesn't he? Knows how to book extreme talent. Anyway, Matt Hardy, looking for a career resurgence, looks like he might reach the briefcase, but Kane pulls him down with a thunderous chokeslam, and that knocks out Matt for a very long time. Drew McIntyre, with his aggressive style, manages to set up a ladder and climb, but Christian intercepts him with a perfectly timed drop kick, sending McIntyre crashing to the mat. From out of nowhere, Shelton Benjamin leaps onto the ladder, trying to unhook the briefcase when Evan Bourne joins him at the top of the ladder, using his quickness and high-flying moves to hit a Hurricane Rana off the top of the ladder, taking both men out of the match, possibly crashing through a table. The action intensifies. Jack Swagger and Dolph Ziggler, both hungry for their first major singles title opportunity, work together briefly to neutralize some of the bigger threats. However, their alliance is short-lived as their individual ambitions take over. As we know, Swagger and Ziggler at this time were quite close and supposedly in a tag team going after Zack Ryder's US title. They wanted to get to the world title, so they're going to work together, but it doesn't work out very well. Pivotal moment arrives when Kane clears the ring, leaving him alone with the ladder under the briefcase. Seems like his size and power will be insurmountable. However, Christian, showing his veteran cunning and resilience, manages to grab a smaller, strategically placed ladder. As Kane slowly ascends his ladder, Christian quickly climbs his own, positioning it at an angle. Using the ropes as leverage, Christian leaps from his ladder onto Kane's back, knocking the big man off balance. Kane stumbles, allowing Christian to scramble up his own ladder once again. Jack Swagger attempts to intervene, but Christian spots him approaching. With incredible agility, Christian reaches for the briefcase just as Swagger gets within striking distance, knocking Swagger off balance, knocking him crashing to the mat. Christian unhooks the briefcase, clutching it tightly as he falls off the ladder and lands on his feet. The arena erupts as the bell sounds. Christian stands tall, briefcase in hand, the winner of the 2010 Money in the Bank ladder match. The commentators express their shock and excitement, speculating on when and where Captain Charisma will cash in his opportunity for the World Heavyweight Championship. The aftermath of this scenario, in this version, Christian winning the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 26 would have significantly altered the landscape of WWE in 2010. It could have led to a compelling storyline where Christian strategically plots his championship challenge, potentially leading to a memorable World Heavyweight Championship reign. As we know, when Christian first won the World Heavyweight title, it didn't really do much with it because the bookers at the time didn't really know what to do with him because they never really saw him as a credible World Heavyweight champion. So obviously we know he got into a feud with Randy Orton, which just ended in utter bedlam. It was really badly booked. It just didn't make much sense, and it was very poorly executed. But in short, guys, that is how I would rewrite the men's Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania 28. It's, again, a very short video, but with these sorts of matches, there's not exactly a lot to write about. I know that with it being a multi-man ladder match, there would be people expecting spots and everything like that, but it's not that type of booking, if I'm honest. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like. If you don't, let me know. Obviously, if these videos aren't your type of thing, then I understand that and I respect that. So my next booking, as picked by a very good friend of mine, Liam. Thanks, Liam. Is actually going to be one that was asked for by my sister-in-law, which a lot of people might not like this next booking, just because of the significance of it and what it would represent. But the next one I'm going to be doing is Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at Clash at the Castle in Cardiff. Was a show that both my brother and my sister-in-law went to. They very much enjoyed it, apart from the fact that no one actually won that was a good guy. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that one. I may do that one after straight after this video, if I'm honest, with this being quite a short video. I might do this one tomorrow, but just want to let you guys know I am doing well with what's happening with my hand. I'm back in hospital tomorrow very briefly, just to have this dressing taken off and the stitches taken out of my thumb. I'm not going to show a photo of my thumb because it's quite disgusting and I don't want to put people off. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video again, guys. If you want to leave me a like, I really appreciate that. If you don't like this video, let me know why. I'll try and improve in the future. I want to try and make these videos a bit more in detail, a bit more in depth. So I will try my best to do that from now on. But other than that, guys, I really do appreciate your time. Hope you're all doing well. If anyone is out there that's watching this that's struggling with their mental health, whether you're a man, a woman, a teenager, an elder man, an elder woman, whatever, all I would say is there's people out there that want to support you. There's people out there that care about you. You need to not so much swallow your pride, but you need to realize that there are people that want to help. Call up your friends. It might be someone that you've not spoken to in a couple of years or whatever. Call your family members. I mean, if you've got grandparents, treasure them because they're very, very difficult to lose. It's very easy to lose them, I should say, but it's very difficult to come to terms with the loss of a grandparent. I've lost both my grandmas and I've lost my granddad recently. I lost my granddad recently. I lost my grandmas quite a few years ago. I was very close with my granddad that passed away last year, and it's hurt. It hurts a lot to know that he's not there anymore. So if you've experienced loss, just know that there's people out there who want to help, who you can talk to. The worst thing you can do is keep silent and let the demons in your head eat away at you, because you'll just end up doing something that you regret, because no one wants to lose a family member, especially through suicide or through self-hurt. So if we can all band together and just make this a better and nicer world, just so that everyone feels as though they're not alone, that'd be great. So sorry to end it on a bit of a down note, guys, but end of the day, we need to start talking about mental health, whether it's men's mental health, women's mental health. Everyone's mental health matters. Doesn't matter what it is. We just need to get into a habit of talking to each other and just helping each other out. But that's it from me today, guys. Like I say, the next video I'm going to do is Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns at Clash of the Castle in Cardiff. Hope you enjoyed that one. This one has been quite a short video, and I do apologise about that. It was kind of like a last minute rewrite, this one, so I wasn't able to put as much detail in. If you want me to rewrite this one again with more detailing, let me know, and I'll try my best to do that. So